I'm not going to say what that is. And she's the director of the Living Architectural Lab at Columbia. So,
great. Now, we're improvising this slideshow here. Can't we use the arrow to go down a little bit? Okay. Just one sentence about the Living Architecture Lab. It's a lab that has operated in part out of Studio X in New York, and part of our mission is to do experiments in bringing architecture to life. I do this project along with several collaborators, including Suen Yang, co-director of the lab, and some other people who are here tonight. Okay. Okay. We're not alone in this exploration of living buildings. There are many living buildings around the city. Here's a map of some of them. One of them is in Tokyo, in a kind of old neighborhood just north of Bokute-dori Street, which you see circled here in red. And here's a photo of this building. I have to admit we haven't met in person yet. We've kind of met online. But I've learned a couple of interesting things about this building. One of them is that it has a kind of dry personality. But it's also important to know about this building that it's incredibly sensitive to its environment. And another thing about the building is that it actually is a little bit obsessive about this certain thing, and that happens to be about its electricity use. It kind of does a building version of calorie counting. And so it won't be surprising to know that here's an image of its blog, and on this blog of the building it posts updates about every 10 seconds, 24 hours a day about its energy use. So it's an obsessive blogger, this building. And now, in the spirit of liberating new forms of conversation, I would like to invite everyone to take out your cell phone. And I believe, I mean, maybe I should check with Gavin and Ava, but I believe you actually have to do this because it's a cabaret. So. Sorry, did you take yours out? So please take out your cell phone, and as it says on the screen here, text the word "Hey Bokute" to the number 41411. So there should be no spaces in the message. And I'm just inviting you to kind of check in with this building in Tokyo. And when you're ready, go ahead and send that. It's not an international text, and I've been told to repeat it. So yes. So here's how you spell it too. It's like H-E-Y, like you're saying hey, and then Bokutei. B-O-K-U-T-E-I. Some of you are slow texters. It's not my fault. Oh, big fingers. Oh, okay. That's good. So once you do that, does anyone need me to stay on here? Repeating? So you should receive a text back. Just ask a friend if you miss it. You should receive a text back from this building. It's actually super obsessive about text messaging too. It's very prompt. You should receive a text message within a minute or so. And it will probably talk about its energy use. I'm not totally sure, but I think that's what it's going to talk about. And the last thing I want to invite you to do, since you've already texted this building, is to add it to your contacts. Because this building, it likes to talk, and it wouldn't mind if you checked in with it later today or next week, or even out of the blue, in a couple months. And so, to kind of... I don't think that was my fault. And so just to wrap up, I hope that this kind of discussion, between humans and buildings and between buildings themselves will continue to grow and flourish. Thank you.